What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we got a Legion Space update today, and I'm making this video a few hours after it has come out, and it adds a couple of cool features. It's not a major update, but it is a useful one, and it may be preparing for the future devices they have coming out. So to get this update, all I had to do was open my Legion Space. I didn't have to go grab it from the website or anything. So if this isn't popping up for you, maybe try to restart, try it a couple of times, or just hang out and wait for it. But opening up my Legion Space, it did queue up the update right away for me, and then I was able to just let it download here. Now, once that gets done downloading, you're just going to have to click install and then wait for the next prompt. So while this finishes, we get install now. So we're just going to go ahead and tap on that, and it's going to take us to our desktop. Once you're on your desktop, it's actually going to open up another prompt where you have to click install again. So wait for that to pop up here. And now you can click install. So we'll go ahead and do that. Everything's accepted and it'll go through this process. Doesn't take too long, but once you get through that, you'll now have the updated Legion Space, and it should restart Legion Space completely here. Now, the thing about this update is on the Legion Space restart after the update, it's actually going to wind up queuing a controller firmware update. I think this is because they're adding the gyro like on and off to the quick access. At least I think that's what we're seeing here, and maybe some other things I haven't really seen, but make sure you have enough battery power here, otherwise be plugged in for that update. Once it's done, you'll be able to just click on confirm here and it'll check mark showing you everything's good to go. That's going to take you right into Legion Space from there, and we're going to be able to go right over to settings here. So go into our settings, and if you go over to display, you're going to see probably the biggest feature, or one of the few features added in here, and that's going to be the 1600 by 1000. That's actually a resolution I've been using a ton on my 8-inch MSI Claw, and it's been really good for a lot of games. So this is cool to see them add this in here. It's also going to be over in your quick access menu as well. So if we go down here to general, you can actually see it's added into our resolutions. So from 800 to 1000 to 1200 to 1600, a nice sweet spot between 800 and 1200, I think, for a lot of games. If we go down to our controller, I believe this is the other new thing I've seen in here, which is gyro settings, it's called. And all this does is enable and disable your gyro. It turns it on and off. A handy switch to be able to do that really quickly without opening up Legion Space. And I think that's the only other thing I've really seen here. But if I'm missing anything, you guys let me know. I've only messed with this for a little while, and I was really interested to see that they had added to 1000p here. So jumping into a game, simple here, we've got enhanced GTA 5. I don't have any other games on here right now because I'm on a fresh factory reset with side-loaded drivers and working on some videos. But we can now select the 1600 by 1000, and that's going to keep a nice 16:10 ratio, but it's going to help your performance, your frame rate, but not quite take things down to that 800p. So like I said, I've been using this a lot on my 8-inch Claw as a really nice sweet spot for the resolution. It kind of reminds me of like the 900p on the Ally, or Ally X more specifically, for a lot of games, and works well that way. So I think this will be handy in the future, especially being in quick access and changing 1800 to 1200, especially in games that don't have full screen support or are only borderless full screen, where you need to be able to change that and that type of thing. So yeah, it may not be like a major update, but just so far, that's kind of a couple of cool conveniences there. And this may just be more prep work too for the devices they've got coming out later this year at 1200p with the new Go S SteamOS model. There's, I think, a Z1 Extreme of the S model, and also the Legion Go 2 that'll be coming out with 1200p. So having 1000p in Legion Space is something probably not just for here, but prepping for those devices where this is going to be a nice sweet spot as well. All right, guys, anyways, pretty quick video here. Thanks a lot for coming to check it out. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.